People, make sure that you go ahead and check out the Beeline Entertainment Stuff and Things shop. We got all merchandise that you're looking for. Everything to promote the show. That's right, from hats to glasses to cups to sweatshirts to t-shirts, you name it. Boys, girls, babies, whoever wants to show off that they love watching the Beeline Entertainment LLC. We can't wait to see you in your brand new gear. Come on and check it out today. Let's go! We are STR.
Power Fusion Core, whatever the hell they call it, Fallout 3.
Yeah, she is finally becoming a better wrestler, and people are not giving her that. She's had some phenomenal matches.
Yeah, let's go.
Because, like, seriously,
Should have got Jade's wig. That probably would have helped.
don't do that.
Yeah, at least you would have had.
Booker probably should have gone over that year, and Booker should have had a WrestleMania moment.
I was trying to give a trick question, but I said two, but it was two winners, and it was Maven and Lydia. That's far there, Beck.
But you know what? You can't trust Beckford.
Beckford. It's time for Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk, baby. Ring that bell. Man, what time is it? I think it's time that we on the line. I don't even know what to say. Yo, what up, guys? It is Wednesday on the Beeline Entertainment LLC. So you know that means it's time to talk some pro wrestling. That's right. This is Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk. It's me, Brian B. And we cutting promos on that ass if you ain't doing right. So we got a lot to talk about tonight. Yo, listen, if you watch wrestling, then you know this is the wrestling's time of year where it's shining the most. You're watching it the most. You're engaged the most. Or at least you're supposed to be. And you know, business is picking up a little bit with WrestleMania. You know, we just see, and if you're watching AEW, you know, you just saw Swerve and Kenny Omega and stuff like that. Looks like Kenny Omega just won. He's challenging MJF for the title, which is a good little feud. You know, it's about time to see Kenny Omega jump back up in the title picture. But yeah, we got a little bit of stuff to talk about tonight. I'm going to open the show with something that I think that a lot of wrestling people want to talk about a little bit, because I don't know about y'all, but I am a little frustrated with this, and I know we get on here bitching about a lot of shit, but it's like, yo, it's warranted, right? It's warranted, right? We're fans. But listen, I got to remind you guys, this is Wednesday, but if you start the week off with us, we start with the Beeline Web Show. That's going to be on Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, where you can check us out. We talk a little bit of everything. After that, of course, Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk is Wednesday nights, 9 o'clock p.m. But tomorrow night, me and my boy Kyle, Eric, we back at it with the Beeline Entertainment Show tomorrow night. We're going to have a really, really fun entertainment show tomorrow. It's like some live questions and stuff like that we're going to be doing, plus answering some things that we found on the internet. Something really interesting. So I hope you guys check it out, plus a top 5 and maybe a watch list as well, if you want to see the watch list. But who in the comments? What up? What up, Quinny? Quinny, how you doing, Quinny? How you doing? Hopefully everything's good with you. Quinny is an awesome name. Don't ever let anybody tell you it's not. But yo, we got some stuff to talk about. This is Wrestle Talk, baby. Let's talk some wrestling. I can't talk wrestling without a partner. I got a whole crew. STR, baby. STR Nation. We in the building. And I'm going to tag him in real quick. Hit him with the Macho Man. Or remember the handshake back in the day? Yo, my man, Slim Jefferson. What up, Slim?
What's up, man? What's up? How you doing, bro?
Bro, I'm loving the mic, man. The mic sounds good, bro. You found you finally found a good one, like for real.
Took forever.
Slim was going through it with the mics and stuff, but yo, what's good, bro? Everything good?
Yeah, not much, man. This crazy ass weather. 1 minute it's cold, 1 minute it's hot. It's weird as shit, man.
I'm telling you.
Other than that, we've been good. We've been good over here. Hope everything's been good with you.
Yeah, pretty good too, man. Just like you just said. I mean, we're over here not too far from you, man. Just like, you know, the weather's crazy and the world is kind of crazy. And, you know, me and Kyle got on last night on the Beeline Web Show, and we had a really, really, really good conversation about some stuff that doesn't like get talked about too much. We were talking about like what it's like to like, when you live on your own, whether it's like, now when you're young or, in the future, when you're a little older and stuff like that, and your family starts to kind of, branch off into their own lives and stuff like that or whatever. And then you kind of just get left behind a little bit, people lose their wives and stuff like that. But it was like a really engaging conversation. And I was like, damn, bro, like shit got a little real last night. So, but I feel good, bro. You just saw Kenny Omega. He just
number one contender.
How you feel about it? I know we were talking about him not too long ago.
You got Hangman out the way.
Yeah.
So I'm cool with it. If Max is gonna drop the title, I'm not gonna be mad if it's Kenny. I don't know what the long-term plan they have for Swerve is, but it's been, I think it's almost been 2 years since Omega and MJF have touched officially, or about a year and a half probably. So I think it's gonna cook. They're two of their very, very top guys, and Kenny's finally back in full Kenny Omega form, being healthy. No injuries. Yeah, no injuries holding him back. So should be good. And MJF's gonna sell that with his promos, so it's gonna be good.
Sure. I don't know. For one thing, I loved heel Kenny Omega, bro. I love it.
Hell yeah.
He brought a different dynamic. Like, of course, you get MJF, and MJF, he's great on the mic. He's got a great, he's a great talker. Almost like MJF. I don't know if you've ever said this, but MJF is very much kind of like the Miz, just like turned up a lot. Like he's got that same kind of dynamic where he comes off and you listen to him when he's speaking, and he gives it and delivers his messages really, really, really well. But I like the whole goofiness behind Kenny Omega, especially when he was with Don Callis and all that. And it's I would love to see a rendition of the Cleaner coming back, like, with the whole Terminator, everything banging on. And I'm like, come on, bro, bring that New Japan shit back, because it seems like a lot of their personality is starting to leave, man. You remember, bro, how dynamic the fucking the Bullet Club was, and even the stuff with the Good Brothers and AJ Styles, and these guys are all leaving, and we're not seeing people take their place or like have even something that's as interesting, really. So I don't know. I just want to see a little bit more coming, I guess, from all directions of wrestling right now, bro.
Yeah,
but
it's hard to capture that magic, like when you, as a person who pretty much watched Bullet Club from the very beginning and go from Finn Balor and Tama Tonga and Carl Anderson and Bad Luck Fale all the way to the War Dogs faction, and then AJ Styles and Kenny Omega and Jay White in between, like
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes, and like but it was kind of unheard of that a group like that gained that much popularity outside of the WWE bubble, before even AEW existed.
That's right.
Like, they're selling out T-shirts at Hot Topic, and that was unheard of. Credit Cody and the Young Bucks and everybody for that. But I mean, it was good.
Yeah. I definitely want to see a little bit more going on, man. We're gonna talk about it. I mean, we're kind of rounding the bend here, because WrestleMania is coming soon. It's in a couple weeks. It's like damn near less than a month now. So it's like, once WrestleMania is here, we're going to see what happens from there. And then, of course, everybody awaits to see what happens after. Because, sometimes they have a draft. Sometimes they switch shit up. Sometimes, new people will appear. But I don't know, man, because somebody had said something the other day. Somebody left a comment, and something that happened. And they were like, hey, this would have been a perfect, time for Royce Keys to come in. And I'm just like, and I left a message on him. I'm like, nah, he's chilling in catering, bro. Leave him alone. He got hired to be in the back. And then I thought about it. What the fuck is they doing, bro? Like,
well, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I think he can do something, but when you're this close to Mania, it's no point to put in anything new. Everything's already solidified. Like, he could do something after Mania. I mean, the
Yeah.
Royal Rumble debut was a nice touch. I'm here. I jumped ship. I'm here. I got a big man moment, a muscle man moment. But I mean, there would be nothing for him right now. I mean, outside of, I guess, challenging Carmelo for the United States Open Challenge. But I think they might run that back with Ilya, maybe 2 out of 3 falls. Who knows?
Man, that's
But
crazy.
I mean, some things are best left for after Mania.
Yeah, yeah, I guess so, man. I figured he was definitely like he definitely is a presence. We haven't seen too much, and you're right. I mean, I know they're gonna. Well, I don't know shit because WWE's been tripping, but I'm hoping that we do leave some some excitement. I hope that we still have some excitement that they're preparing for at least, because speaking of, they don't have nothing for them. I was thinking about this the other day. I've been seeing different messages about, they're trying to see if Braun Breaker. I guess they still have some kind of hope that Braun Breaker may be able to make it for Mania. So it kind of seems like they're leaving this guy. If I can get my damn thing right. It seems like they're leaving this guy kind of in the wind, bro. And who would have thought? But like Seth Rollins, like if you think about it, he's kind of just popping out, attacking Paul Heyman, and I mean doing shit that's already been done a billion fucking times over, man. And he's wearing the mask, and the mask is part of his whole entrance now. And I'm just like, you really don't have anything for this guy. You're doing it because you're trying to hold off to see if Braun Breaker's coming. But does anybody want to pay off where Seth Rollins is going over Braun Breaker at this point? Like, is that even worth it? I'm not even interested in that shit. How you feel about it, Slim? Do you want to see that match?
I mean, when I saw the report that Braun was going to the Performance Center, I guess, to check to see if he gets cleared, it kind of only makes sense if him and Seth can both go. Because if you realize, like, technically, Seth ain't touched nobody. All he has done is done a couple of curb stomps and a few disappearing acts. He ain't touched nobody. He ain't wrestled. We don't know if his shoulder is 70%, 80%, 90%. And I mean, they're in a tough spot because, okay, you can't put him in. You can't put him in with Brock because he's going in with Obafemi, even though he's aligned with Paul. Logan and Austin are focused on the tag titles, and Bronson and Braun are hurt. I really don't know what you do with Seth for Mania. You're not about to have him versus fucking Paul Heyman.
I'm trying to tell you. That's what they seem like they want. This is like the only thing that's, I guess, available because, like you said, everybody's injured, man. And it's just, that is a good point. You haven't seen Seth do too much, and I kind of forgot he was injured and coming back, maybe early or something like that. Just seems like I know they're missing a lot of players, bro, but it's like they've set up different story arcs and it fell flat at the most important time of the year, man. Did you see that shit about Bianca Belair? They're saying that she may be in danger of actually losing her fucking finger.
I did not see that. That's crazy.
Yeah. So they showed it. Let me see if I can pull it up. But and listen, bro, you hear stuff, right? Like, but at the same time, you got to be honest. Like, Bianca Belair has accomplished something that I've never seen before in my whole career of watching wrestling, and that's be out injured for 2 years with a fucking finger injury. I didn't even think that was possible. Like, we've seen some of the worst, injuries happen in this industry, but for a finger to put your ass out of commission. And if you've seen the pictures that she has, I don't know if it's true, but they're saying there's potential. I think what's his name said it, Maven. He said it, but he's saying she might lose that damn finger, bro. From the way it looks, it's all jacked up. It's got a giant like freaking thing on it. But hopefully it's just like stories or whatever. I can't find the picture where it showed her like where they showed what it looked like or whatever. But yeah, she's been trying to heal that damn finger for so long, and you see what happens when you are missing some of the top people. Because Bianca Belair is without a doubt one of the stars of wrestling. For what she stands for, what she brings. What do you think about the new faction with Michin and B-Fab? Right? I don't know if we talked about it last week, but I think that happened Friday.
It kind of gave like last minute switch because you've been talking shit to B-Fab and Michin for the last 2 months. You just whipped Mia Yim's ass. You just whipped Mia Yim's ass, and B-Fab don't wrestle like that. So like, what was it like? Oh, I realized that I can't beat you, so I'm better off joining you, type shit. But I mean, my thing is though, it's odd that you give them this pairing, 4 or 5 weeks before Mania. Because if you're doing this, you're definitely hinting at a screwy finish between her and Rhea, to where Jade actually might go over at Mania, and that's going to do 2 things. It's going to make a whole lot of black people happy. I'm not afraid to say it. They put Jade on a pedestal sometimes when she don't need to be.
Ooh, shit! Slim saying it.
I'm just saying, man. Like I'm in certain wrestling Facebook groups, and they do that. Like it's always the, and I hate to say it like this, it's always the black wrestler can do no wrong. Like, and you can clearly see Jade has flaws, and y'all wanna hide behind this, Huey P. Newton, I'm gonna sit on my soapbox bullshit sometimes just to prove that I got a big goofy necklace and I know more knowledge than you type shit. But my thing is,
shit, Slim going in. You're telling lies, though. I'm telling you.
I'm just saying, call spade a spade. Like everything,
for real.
Everything don't have to boil down to race. And I get what people are saying. When you should never forget your heritage and everything you've been through. We're in 2026. If you can't entertain and be athletic, then what's the point of being in the business? Everybody has their own niche. Danhausen and wrestled a damn soul and is making a boatload of money just being a fucking goofy ass, dark, mysterious, entertaining character.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Shit.
Absolutely right.
But I mean, I just feel like, it's the same exact thing she had in AEW. It's the baddies, except they're calling them what the I don't even know.
What the hell was it? Not the takedown.
The takeover.
The takeover or something. Yeah, I think something like that.
Takeover.
Listen.
So it's either, like I said, it's either going to be Jade wins with some hijinks because Mia Yim hit Rhea with the kendo stick, and then she's going to hit her with Jaded, or it's going to be Rhea has to go through all 3 of these obstacles and say, hey, your muscles and your bitches couldn't beat me.
I don't want to see Rhea with the title. I'm sorry. I personally feel, and I've said this shit before, I feel like Rhea should get back on that heel heat that she had when she was with Judgment Day, and this time just go at it alone. I think Rhea should just be a dominant figure. That's just, I definitely don't think it's going to happen because she's too popular.
There's a good portion of people that feel like she's overpushed.
Listen, bro. We remember when Dominique came on the show and she said that shit before I heard anybody really saying that she's kind of just a brute and she don't really got a lot. I mean, you hear her on the mic. Her promos are okay, but I think she gets by because people like her. But it's just like it's Rhea's a really good wrestler. There's no doubt about that. She's really good in the ring, and she definitely has a look. She's got appeal, but it's like I said this shit a long time ago about how Judgment Day made her, bro. Judgment Day made her. Judgment Day made a lot of motherfuckers, man. But they really made her. That whole dynamic with her and Dom, just like the dynamic with Liv and Dom. Which we gonna get to that in a second. I do want to talk about that tonight. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. It's the thing with her and Michin and them. It's almost just like, hey, anybody doing anything? Oh, you want to do it? It's like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, is it going to make them more interesting? It basically just put them in a tag team. Now you're going to follow Jade. And like you said, Jade does need more around her because she's not that good, man. And just like you said, with everything you said was absolutely spot on, because it's hard to tell black people some shit like, oh no, don't talk about the black woman, like why it's gotta be always the blouse because you don't like Jay, huh? You don't, bro. Listen, I fucking put Bianca up there. I love put the fucking the GOAT of 2026, and she's only here for like fucking half the year. Naomi, don't play with me, bro. Don't play with me. Don't try to play that race shit with me.
The title picture would look a lot different. Number one, if Naomi wasn't pregnant, she definitely, I think they would have been a very healthy run, bro, with the way that she was trending with that heel run. Naomi, and if Bianca wasn't hurt, I definitely feel like they would have pushed for a triple threat between those three at Mania. But also, it's just a lot of factors. Like, a lot of people feel like Rhea needs the title. So a lot of people feel it, and it's like, because you got to think about it. Like, when Rhea wasn't in the main event title picture, she's in the tag team title picture. Mm-hmm. Like, she doesn't really have solo feuds outside of the title, and I mean that's a credit to her. I mean, she's earned a main event spot. I mean, she's probably the most popular female on the roster.
I mean, in wrestling, honestly, if you think about it, I mean, Rhea Ripley is definitely probably the hottest wrestler in pro wrestling right now. One of the hottest wrestlers, period. Like, not even just women's division, which is crazy because I always knew she was going to be good, but I never thought she'd shine that hard. But people fucking love Rhea Ripley, yo. And she ain't even hit Hollywood yet. And she's still young. So it's like she still has a long way to go. But we'll see what happens with it, bro. It's just like you said. You also said about the U.S. title picture. I know we've touched on this a couple of times. I'm not gonna stay on it too long, but I'm so disappointed. And I understand a couple. I understand, maybe a couple weeks, maybe a week on, week off. You can't give Carmelo Hayes something to do, something worthy, like something. Every week you just have him go in the same position. It's the same thing. It's not even allowing him to build character for himself, because you literally are just giving him a match. It's the equivalent of giving him a match. Yeah. Who's gonna come out? Oh, this guy. Who's gonna come out? It's not like you getting motherfuckers from MLW, or like you trying to do like some craziness and really making it engaging. You're just people from the back. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, like you could pretty much just Royce Keys, throw him out there. Why not? Like they really don't have enough people making stories for people, man. It's just you don't have enough people making characters. Now, we're going to kind of segue into this, but I want to touch on what you just said before for a second, because this is branching off of something I've been thinking for a minute. All right, Slim, when you had Rhea Ripley and Dom, when they were together and stuff like that, shit got a little heavy. It got a little heated.
Yeah.
But you never saw them interact the way that you see Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio interact, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking about this shit the other day, bro. I got to find this fucking picture while I'm talking about it. But Liv Morgan is definitely like pressing the boundaries, in my opinion, yo. It's like it's starting to get to that weird level where it's like this shit is starting to get a little awkward. Like, y'all fucking, because I get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I get when you're committed to the role. You feel me? Yeah. It's like she jumping on him and like Lay says it all the time. Like she's jumping on him in pictures, hugging him. He's giving the middle fingers, and she's got her legs wrapped around this. This a fucking married man, yo.
True.
I saw this shit, and she had took a picture, and it's her fucking private life. This isn't like she's not on the screen. This is her private life. And she took a picture, and she got some fucking pants. She got some pants made with a whole bunch of Dominic Mysterios on it and shit. Damn. Not wearing them to Raw, on her private life. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, bro. it's starting to get to that weird level of like, yo, is she really in love with this nigga? Like, and of course, you know, everybody can say, oh, she did an interview. She said no, she's not. But I'm saying, like, bro, you're starting to kind of make it a little weird, bro. Liv Morgan flexes her custom Liv and Dom sweatpants. Them shits ain't for sale. You telling me she's that committed to her cat? I don't know.
Hey, man.
I don't know. You ever thought about it? Like, damn, is she?
That's some crazy Jersey girls for you, man.
Bro, listen, you know I know about it. That's what I'm saying. And I said this shit a while ago, I think on another wrestling show. But Liv Morgan, she gives off that I'ma smash the crew energy. And if you know those girls, you would think that's like a dig, but at the end of the day, it's like she'll be down with the crew. And it wouldn't be like the one you dismiss after you get done. Like everybody run through it and she's like, oh, throw it to the side. It'd be like she the one that after you run through it, she's still the life of the party and she's smoking with you and shit. Like it's weird, bro. Like you've seen them chase before. But it's like, I don't know, bro. This borderline whole behavior, like this borderline whole behavior right now. So I just want to say, Lil Liv, and I love Liv, bro. I feel like the whole her and Dominic shit getting weird. Somebody had made they had a clip. They were somebody was recording them on it was a commercial break, and you know, they was like all hugged up and stuff like that, even on the commercial break. But I guess still, like you're in the ring, and you know, you still got the audience around you, so. I don't know. That's just kind of weird to me, bro. I don't know. I saw this shit. I was like, what the fuck? But whatever. Let Tom live. He living the best life, I guess. Yeah, but I don't know, Slim. Yeah, we kind of just running through it tonight, bro. I don't got too much to talk about. But it's pretty much the same shit as was happening. But one thing I wanted to talk about, bro, did you go and get WWE 2K?
I did.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, should have just finished downloading. But okay. I played it with my homeboy at his crib, and you know, I, of course, bills and stuff had to, you know, wait. But I played it. I mean, I like the mechanics. The whole the ragdoll thing is funny to me. The ragdoll mechanics
when they be falling and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I love the gimmick matches. I love Inferno. Inferno matches always been low key my favorite. Ever since like SmackDown versus Raw, SmackDown versus Raw days. Dumpster match is pretty interesting, and the I Quit match as well.
I didn't do I Quit yet.
It's gonna take me some time to build my own version of my universe. But overall, I like it. And like I said, I'm trying to get into these competitive leagues, so been trying to come up with design concepts for that as well. But overall, I think like from what I played so far, gameplay is smooth to me. Definitely way better than some of the earlier versions of 2K. Because some of those earlier 2K versions were rough. I mean, not graphic wise, but just like mechanics wise were rough.
Yeah, getting used to those new controls was a bitch, kind of, because it wasn't. They changed it around since then. But it was a little bit more complex. Like they just added shit I didn't feel like they needed to.
I'm still trying to. I'm good at it. I just sometimes the pinning system pisses me off. Like I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes the pinning system pisses me off. Trying to get that bar into that green shit, especially when it's moving.
Super overall, fast.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if I'm locked in and I get it, I'm like, oh shit! Like kicking out at 2. That's what makes it exciting. Especially like if I get a chance to play online. I haven't done that yet. I heard online play is crazy.
Shit out of you. Yeah,
exactly, man.
Well, I like it too, bro. I've actually had a chance to play it. I got it pretty much. I think I got the early release. I think it was like the 12th, or it was early. It was like maybe the 7th or some shit.
What version did you get?
I paid the whole thing, bro. I got $150, bro. I wanted to get.
You got Monday Night Wars?
Yeah. I wanted to get everything, yo. And that's why I think, like, I don't know. I don't know if you saw, I did a video on TikTok. And to be honest, like, I've been playing this game. What's the first WWE game you started playing, Slim?
Technically.
Like, not even just PlayStation. I'm talking about, like, the first one you ever
played.
Played.
Technically, technically my first wrestling game was I think it was WCW versus NWO World Tour on Nintendo 64. Nintendo
Yep, I remember
64.
that shit.
And I had that one, and I also had the other WCW versus.
Uh-oh. Slim had the mic down. WCW, I know that world tour that came out. I remember that's when everybody was on N64, bro. You had No Mercy was on for WWF. Those was like the classic times of WWE games, man. They had the most life at those times. You had PlayStation, you had Warzone, Attitude, like they had a whole bunch of different games.
As far as like WWF games, like I think you said it, like it's like PlayStation. No, wait a minute. Actually, we had a fucking Nintendo, a regular
Sega?
Nintendo. No, a regular Nintendo, and it was like one of them old WWF games, like with Bret Hart and The Undertaker and Hogan and stuff like that, where it was just like at that time those graphics were top notch for what it was.
That's right.
But
with the bar, when you locked up with somebody in the bar and you got to go back and forth. Yup, that's the shit.
But then I remember when I could actually like compete against my brother, God rest his soul. It was definitely, I think, WWF Warzone, because that I think it's like a gauntlet system where they had to like stack like TVs, and you had to get to like, I think it was like Stone Cold or The Rock or something like that.
Yeah.
But you had to beat everybody going forward for that. And it was crazy because like when you think about it, you're pushing like 5 buttons for one fucking clothesline compared to now when it's like 2.
That's exactly how. But you know what? It was so fun. Like I play that shit. Like I went and I downloaded an emulator and stuff like that or whatever. So every now and then I'll get on the iPad and I'll play Warzone. I'll play WF SmackDown. I'll play like the older games, and it's crazy. Just like you just said, like. You'll be sitting here, you're like playing some of these old games, and you're like, man, how can you still play that? Look at the graphics. I'm like, bro, do you understand how fun this shit is? Do you know, like, I'm having more fun, like, trying to go and get a TV so I can pick it up and just smash it over somebody's head. You hear the glass break, and the audience is cussing and cheering you on. And then when they cheer you on, you get like superpowers. You're able to just kick out of everything. And bro, Warzone and Attitude, those were the shit. But like you were saying, my first WWE game, I remember we got I think it was WWF WrestleMania. And it was for Nintendo. And I remember we rented it from Blockbuster. That was the first time I ever got it. And I had that shit, Slim, and I bought it home, bro. And if you remember, it was the screens like when you selected the wrestler, it was Bret Hart. It would play their entrance music.
Yep.
And it would be like the little Nintendo version of the entrance music and shit. And man, when I tell you I wore that game out, my parents bought me it was WWF Raw.
Yep.
They had WWF Royal Rumble. Where you played the Royal Rumble and Sega. So those were the first ones I played. So I was playing that shit, having fun back then. But I enjoy the 2K games, right? I enjoy the 2K games, but what they did with this one, bro, literally making you have to fucking pay for all of this. Well, not pay, but you get the $150, game, and then you have to still unlock shit. You have to keep building and or just keep playing until you reach this status or whatever. If you see that blue bar at the top, like the more you play, the more people and stuff you can unlock. Now, the shit that sucks, man, is it's not like you're unlocking like brand new characters that you've never been able to play with before and stuff like that. I'm talking like you have to get to like level 40. and you unlock like Stone Cold and like the people that you've always been able to play with and kind of just enjoy. Like you were saying, Slim, like you have like, if you're a person like me, I like to build like, the fucking Attitude Era in the universe mode. I used to like pick everybody to be on their own show, or sometimes I'll do like crazy shit. Like I'll have like, you'll have the old school guys here and this thing, you'll have the new guys here and this thing, and then I'll have like one main show that does dream matches and shit like that. So then I like doing shit like that. And I also don't have a lot of time. So it's like I'm able to do it and enjoy my game. That's why I buy the fucking $150 one. But now with this shit, like they're doing all of this extra stuff. Like I spent $150, bro. And I still don't got the whole game, yo. And I just feel like it's like a letdown, bro, because like they've never done that shit before. Like they used to give you the whole, you'd get like the accelerator, so you can go ahead and like, make your guys and do stuff, and they'd have all the things. But now you have to earn it.
So they changed the system to where if you play it and you earn like the coins, you can't just purchase the people in game. You literally have to keep playing the game to unlock people.
Exactly. You have to keep doing like, you'll have to do like, whether it's universe mode. I already didn't like, they had where you had to play the My Faction. I never played a My Faction. I don't like the cards.
Yeah, I've never been in My Faction thing.
Yeah, I don't even know who they making that shit for, because it doesn't seem like there's a lot to like keep you like entertained. Like I know that you can get some special matches out of it. Like, in the old one they had you was able to get like, Shawn Michaels DX gear if you played it, but then you can only play with it in the My Faction shit. So it wasn't like you can have it and just use it. And I'm like, what a waste, bro. Like what the fuck are you holding shit back? It's a game. Like, let us fucking have what you got. Like, why are you making us, oh, no, you can only play with this in this mode? Like, what the hell is this? So with them doing it more, like people are starting to complain. They're saying it's bringing down like people's feeling about the game, because they're like, damn, bro, you guys are literally price gouging the shit because you can pay to unlock all of the levels and stuff like that. I think I've been playing, I was playing like pretty heavy when I first got it. And I think I'm only on level like 12. So it's like, I'm still, not anywhere near like 40 where I'm trying to get like, my guys that I always play with. Yeah. So I don't know, bro. It's like the game is fun. Don't get me twisted. Like it's still WWE 2K. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like they've been pretty, generic since the last like 5 years or so. But it's just like the fact that they're adding all this goofy shit, man. And then it's like, just let us play the fucking game. Like, why are we going backwards, yo? We're supposed to be able to get these games, pay all this money, and just have the whole thing. And then the other people who, just bought the $60 version. Okay, well, if y'all gonna work a little harder, that's what it is. I fucking paid $150. I still don't get this shit. Yeah, bro, it just pissed me off, man. I made a video on TikTok about it, and it got a lot of attention. So I was like, damn, I guess a lot of people do feel like this. And I don't know, bro. It's just another gripe with WWE right now, bro. It's just the money shit, bro. These motherfuckers is just pushing for the coins, man.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. It is what it is, bro. But yeah, Slim, not too much tonight, man. I was actually we had a busy day over here, man. I know you got busy days because you got 2 girls, man. How's it been running around chasing them?
Oh man. When I'm not at work, I'm still busy at home, man. That's right. 1-year-old's getting big and she's walking, and my newborn they should be 2 months next week, actually. Yeah. So
that's crazy.
But time flies, man. But it's just such a blessing, man. Like, I look at my life, especially like where I was at, like I say 5-6 years ago, in a much better place, and I'm truly grateful. And when I look at my children, I just see how blessed I am, and it's my motivation. Like it's
awesome.
It's my motivation, man. Love them to death.
Awesome. It's really good, bro. It really means a lot too, especially when you're growing up and you're able to sit back and have a reason to chill. You know what I'm saying? Have a reason. I say that like, whenever I'm thinking about, stuff is going on, or I don't feel like doing this shit or whatever, like you said, the motivation. Hey, listen, these guys depend on me. Sometimes, like, I'm sitting there, I was doing it earlier, and I was just like, I was eating, I was trying to hurry up so I can get ready for the show and everything like that or whatever tonight. And my wife was holding my son. She was on her computer. And I just looked over and I saw him. His little big ass head just like floating around. and I'm looking, I'm like, damn, especially because this is our last one, bro. We're done after this. Like, there's no way I'm having But it's like I still get those moments where I'm like, damn, like this is my last kid, yo. I'm not having a kid after this, yo. And it's like I gotta enjoy. Like, I'm seeing he's starting to get big now, and I'm just like, damn, he's starting to make a little bit more noise, getting his teeth. And I'm like, damn, like I'm not going, like, until we got grandkids. Like, I'm not gonna I'm not going through this part anymore. So it's a weird ass understanding, like that when you're starting to close. I did a show, I think, on a web show, but when you're starting to close chapters of your life, and you start to notice, like, damn, I ain't doing that no more. Like, I'm not, that chapter's closed. That shit just happens. Like, you don't plan for it, it just happens. But yeah, bro, but it's good, man. But Slim, we're gonna wrap it up early night tonight, man. I mean, I'm still gonna be here, y'all. I'm still gonna be here. Brian B is fucking here, and like I said last week, man, you guys must have missed us, bro. Because even tonight, like, y'all been watching all night. I wish I had more to talk about, but it's just like I haven't been as engaged with wrestling right now, bro. It's just been a little bit lame to me. I kind of want to get into it. I didn't even talk about it, but it seems like, the Bloodline is they're trying to tease, like they're trying to put them back together. What do you think about that? Like, Jey Uso kind of,
I mean, Jey Uso called a shot and seemed like he snapped Roman back into leader mode and shit. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It's competition for that main event spot. So, I mean, I know Cody and Randy are like, okay, we can't let them outdo us. So, I mean, I know Roman and Punk feel the same way. So, I mean, I like it. I still think Roman and Punk should be night 2 and Randy and Cody night 1. The card is shaping up to be interesting.
Yeah. Actually, I got it right here. Let me see. This is what we got so far on the card. Everything that's announced, at least. Let me see if I still got it. Pretty sure I put it, yes, in here. But yeah, I mean, the card's looking okay, man. I'll tell you right now, that Obafemi match is really the main one that I really want to see. But you got some ones. The living and Stephanie is starting to kind of build a little bit. I still would have rather saw her and Raquel go at it. It still would have made a lot more sense, but I guess they're sticking to it. It's gonna be her and Stephanie. And you're seeing fucking Becky Lynch and AJ Lee again. I'm like, that shit, you can keep that. I really don't give a damn about them fighting anymore.
I mean, we knew they were gonna run that back though. We knew they were gonna run that back.
They've been wrestling each other for a fucking while now.
Basically the entire year.
Yeah, really. I mean, it really has. Yeah, but I mean, you're gonna add a couple more. It seems like they're definitely doing something with the the women's tag team title. Yo, listen, I did a you saw the post I put out when we were talking about Bailey and everything with Bailey or whatever. Yo, did you see the promo with her and Lyra on fucking? And you saw them booing their ass, yo.
Yep.
Yeah,
booing them out the building.
We were spot. I know Bailey kind of misspoke. But I don't think, listen, Bailey is a fucking legend, bro. And she gets in the ring with that girl, and people treat her like she a newbie. And it's uncomfortable to watch.
Lyra, like Lyra's not bad. Like, Becky putting her over was better for her in the long run. But it's just like Lyra don't have it. She don't have that factor. Yeah, like right. she comes across as the crazy bird lady, and somebody pointed out ever since she said, "Oh, these are my Becky stompers." She really ain't had a mic in her hand ever since. So I mean, I feel like Lyra got changed something. Like, I know if Lay was here, she would say nobody cares about that crow lady. But I mean,
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Exactly. But I mean, I think it's just like she got to do something. Like somebody got to turn on somebody, and like Bailey deserved better. She really do.
Better, bro.
Like I don't even know.
I wouldn't mind seeing
what
her
you
in
do.
AEW, bro. I wouldn't mind seeing her go. I haven't seen a lot of pictures or like they used to see it all the time. I haven't seen a lot of like connection with her and Mercedes, like because they were like best friends in WWE, and I don't think it went away, but it's just like you used to see them always together. And I haven't saw a lot of that for a while, so I don't know if there was a rift there. But I wouldn't even mind seeing Bailey dip off, bro. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing her kind of hit some other scenes, maybe, kind of just like, engage a little bit more. I know we talked about it last time, but it was just weird watching that promo, bro, because they beat the Boogie Warriors, and it's like, okay. And Lyra's a good ass wrestler, man, but it's like you said, it's just she don't got that factor that makes you want to keep watching her. It's just a weird, a weird thing. But before we leave, Slim, I'm gonna do something for you right now. And let me see. Am I gonna do it? Can I do it? Let me see if I can get it. Let me see if I can find a better one. Okay, so your name today on the show is Where is S.A. Rios? If you remember S.A. Rios from the Attitude Era, that was he's a luchador, and he came out with he was one of the guys who really introduced Lita, if you don't count.
She had a way better career than him.
Oh man, damn did she. But if you don't count Papa Shango, if you don't count what's his name, damn, the Godfather, bring her out as one of the girls. S.A. Rios is the one that brought Lita out. And fun fact, I don't know if anybody knew this, but Lita was actually also in ECW before she got to WWE for a little bit, whatever. Damn, but I have a current photo of S.A. Rios, and it looks like he's still wrestling. I don't know where, but he's still making the circuits. This shit ain't gonna let me bring it up. I don't know what the hell it is.
I just remember S.A. Rios having a
fuck it. Let me do this.
I remember S.A. Rios being a light heavyweight champion for a very short time, but he had one of the smoothest moonsaults I ever seen in my life.
That's true. Yep, that's where Lita got that shit from. But it's how he is now. Look, a little older, a little bigger, got a little jacked.
Yeah,
got a little jacked over the years. Got sitting there with Lita right there,
like a Timu Juventud Guerrero.
Bro, Juvi. Yo, Juventud Guerrero, that was one of my favorite luchadors in WCW, bro. Him, Parka, and of course Rey Mysterio. When they was in that, bro, I used to love them matches, yo. Like
Juvi was the juice, man. Juvi was the man.
He was the fucking man. That 450 splash, or he did the 450. He did the shooting star press. No, Kidman did the shooting star.
Kidman did the shooting star. Juvi did 450.
450. That's right. Damn, I used to love the matches, yo. I loved Juventud Guerrero. But then you had also remember Max Mini. Remember Max Mini from the old school, the mini the midget wrestling and shit. Yo, that was classic Attitude Era shit right there, yo. Look at the old SmackDown game. Damn,
Jesus.
That's another thing with WWE 2K, man. One of the best things that I used to like was when you used to be able to, like, of course, the creation suite, and you'd be able to download the different, wrestlers and old school guys or whatever. Man, that shit crashes, yo. Like every you download maybe 3, get through like 5 pages, and that shit crashes. So it's like,
I hear a lot of people saying the creative suite was when they need to patch up.
Yeah, they really need to get it back because it didn't used to be that. But I know it's like a lot more people engage in it now because people basically make their own fucking game when they get it now. But I miss being able to get on there and just like download the guys. You get it fucking anybody that ever existed on that shit now.
Yeah.
But all right, Slim, we're gonna wrap it up for the night. BLOODLINE, listen, thank you guys so much for rocking with us and following us. And if you are wrestling fans, of course, we're gonna be back, and of course, we're gonna be talking next week. We're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna be talking about things that are going on, but also there's a lot of stuff going on with NXT. Stand and Deliver just built up their 4-man fatal 4-way for their title. You got who else? JC Jane is gonna be fighting who is it? I don't even know. They having their match still.
JC Jane, she's fighting that call up from Evolve.
Ren Sinclair.
Ren Sinclair. Yep.
Yeah. They still got shit going on, bro. There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of transition right now in WWE.
Johnny
but
Gargano randomly goes back just to put Miles Bourne over.
shout out to him. I ain't gonna lie. I think he belongs there. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like the whole him and Candice LeRae. I like him being down because Tommaso left. It's got character. I was actually excited to see him pop up on NXT. I wouldn't mind seeing him go in there. I don't like Joe Hendry as a champion. I don't like Joe Hendry as a champion, bro. It was fun when he was singing his stupid song and he was popping up in places, but as far as making him the champion, I don't know what the fuck's going on. NXT is kind of lacking to me right now. Ethan Page and Ricky Saints have a little bit of a dynamic. They kind of match each other's energy a little bit. They kind of well, but Joe Hendry, I don't know, bro. Y'all niggas tripping. Y'all
if Ethan Page isn't walking out, stand and deliver champion, put him on the main roster. Or he's already ready. He's already ready. Like Ricky can stay down there for another year and do his thing, but Ethan Page he's already ready.
Yo, Slim, can't you see a dynamic with fucking Ethan Page, Chelsea Green, and fucking heel Cody Rhodes, bro? Like, I don't understand. Even throw Ricky Saints in there and just have like some kind of crazy like business type heel faction, bro, and let Cody shine, man.
Cody needs to. If we don't get, I think Cody and Randy's match has the possibility to do something we haven't seen in a while since the Hogan Rock match a long time ago. It's a possibility to do a double turn. Like Randy can be heel Randy all the way up until Mania. Hell, Randy could even win the goddamn title. But I mean, Cody can act like he is, gonna hug him or some shit and give him a low blow and or so, and then walk away. Like Cody needs to do something. There has to be like a big, not necessarily a twist, but there has to be some type of bigger outcome than Randy just winning his 15th championship at Mania. I think Cody should turn heel and they should do a 2026 version of like the Four Horsemen with him. Like give him like, should be like Cody, like all the guys that wear like the suits, give it like a Cody, call up Ethan Page. If you want to be really annoying, throw Miz in there. Man, like be like how Evolution was, like business, all that stuff. Cody could even be like, "Hey, Miz, aren't you tired of being considered a joke, even though you've been a veteran for over 15 years? Take some fucking action." Hey, Ethan Page, you've been in this business for over, 12 years, but WWE, you ain't done shit yet. A couple NXT titles, make your way in the main roster, kid. Come join me. So I mean,
it would establish people. Yeah, I think that would be I just don't know why they're just not taking these chances, man. I mean, you can't keep telling me that it's just because of merch sales and all this other shit. Like, they got to do some kind of risky business, bro.
Yep, they gotta change something.
Gotta change something. Yo, y'all see my new little John Cena toy I got up there? I just bought that a little while. That shit was $5 at Walmart. It's a little puppet where you punch when it punches and it goes choo choo and the bell rings and shit. It's pretty cool. I'm a fucking nerd, yo. Listen, guys, we gonna wrap it up for the night. Slim, go chill out with your babies, man. I'm about to go chill out with my wife because I fell asleep on the couch last night watching shit. She's mad about it. But guys, we gonna be back tomorrow night with the BLOODLINE Entertainment Show. We are back at it. Me and Kyle Eric. We're gonna have a really fun show for you guys tomorrow night. So tune in 9:00 p.m. Eastern time. That's gonna be our last show for the week. But once again, I want to say thank you to everybody who's watching. I want to say thank you to everybody who's following the channel. Please go follow Slim over there on TikTok. He's got a really interesting channel talking a little bit of everything. You got Irish music. You got Power Rangers. You got what else? You got a whole bunch of shit over there.
Yeah. The most recent post was incorporating anime into your work attire. So I found a Tony Chopper One Piece cardigan, and me not thinking anything of it. I go to sleep and it's already at like 2,000 views. I think we're last time I checked, it was like 4,000 with like over like 100 comments. People asking where did I get the sweater, and that's just like for me because I used to work jobs where I couldn't dress how I wanted to because uniforms and all that stuff. Like that's why I hate polos to this day. Like polos are like the default anything forever wherever you work at. Sometimes always a polo. Like what I saw for professionalism was like tie and good nice color shirt, stuff like that. So like trying to incorporate like nice things, and then like anime is like something that is my piece, and
Yeah, man.
something that
Fast and
something
Furious
that
out here.
and something that makes me happy. Like I'm a big One Piece fan because I'm actually old enough to have watched One Piece from when it debuted in 1999 here in America.
I didn't know it was that old.
Yeah, One Piece. When I saw One Piece for the first time, it was like 1999. And I think it was like on Toonami. It was like on Toonami or like a Fox Kids type thing. And like I love One Piece because like Luffy is one of the only like superhero type anime characters that is like skinny, and he still like he still fucks people up. That's why I love it. So like I identify with it, and like finding something that you can do in a corporate faction, but also like show your love of anime is always cool to me. So when I did that, didn't expect people to show so much love. They're like, oh my god, this is cool, this is fire. Where'd you get it? Honestly, half of my stuff is just like searching at Hot Topic. Hot Topic has a lot of good stuff, and then I also search this place called FYE, like For Your Entertainment.
Bro, this place, I'll work there when listen, FYE. I'll tell you this. I fucking worked at FYE back in 2004. I was just about to get out of high school, and the hours were absolutely ridiculous, bro. I think 1 week I had like 16 hours.
Damn.
And then I walked in 1 week and I had like 8. It was like one day. I quit that shit. But everybody was so cool. Like everybody always wanted to work there. And I was like, once I started work, at the end of the night, you had to fix all the CDs and you couldn't go until everything was good in your section. I was like, fuck this job. But I remember FYE. Remember when they had the stands? You used to be able to listen to the music, the CD, scan it.
Man, Jesus Christ!
Awesome, bro. Shit's so tacky now.
Shit, CDs in general.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Physical discs, man. Like we were talking about earlier, like having one of the most awesome things, one of the best cases. Was the PlayStation cases, bro? Those clear plastics, line them up. And they were just like a nice, neat, like crystal-looking collection.
And if he was taking it to a friend's house, he had the memory card holder in them.
Hell yeah, yes sir. That's how I used to be, man. To this day, I love it, bro. Nostalgia has been kicking my ass lately, real bad, yo. It's
have you seen those? What were you like in the '90s TikToks? Yes. And it'd be people like that every time I see those, it makes me like miss a place that I can't go back to. Bro, like it, like
I gotta you have to get on the entertainment show with us, bro. I'm telling you right now. We all we do is talk about this shit. Like we have to, you gotta get you on because it is that same thing. Like TikTok, this was a conversation. I can't believe it's a fucking wrestling show. This how bad wrestling is. We ain't even excited. We talk about other shit. We talk about other shows. But it's almost like we live in a different, like we live in the past. Like people like think like, oh man, I wish I had a time machine. I'll go back in time.
Yeah.
You do realize like the other day I turned on YouTube and I was just looking for something to put on because my son wakes up sometimes and we're laying in the bed still. And I was just looking for something that I could watch with him. And I can't watch the new cartoons. I hate the new cartoons with Loud House and fucking Gumball and all that shit. I can't even fuck with it. So I went on YouTube, and YouTube has collections of shows, Saturday morning cartoons, and I'm talking about 5 hours worth with the commercials and everything.
Yep.
and you can watch all Street Sharks, all the old shows. And I'm watching old shit. There's stuff that you can buy from the olden days. There's TVs you can literally live in the past. You can literally be in the past. You go on TikTok, you see the commercials, you see the different. You can literally time travel.
Yep.
I mean, you're not physically going back in time, but you literally can adjust and time travel, and it's crazy as hell that you can do that.
I love watching this YouTube channel called Watch Mojo, and
I love that channel.
And and I love since I work in food, I like watching foods that don't exist anymore.
Yeah,
and it blows my mind. Like McDonald's at one point was selling a lobster sandwich, and and certain places were selling spaghetti. Yeah, it's crazy. And then seeing that in the back in the day that Domino's Domino's literally had a foot-long pizza that unless you had an SUV, it wasn't going to fit in your fucking car. So you had to figure out how you were going to do this shit. And then seeing some of the shit that failed, Pizza Hut had a pizza that was a pizza, but the crust was mini hamburgers. And it was just
shit, I never heard of that one.
Yeah, it's crazy. Some of the concepts, we as Americans, or America is a greedy country, and we are big on I think we're big on what I call carnival food, just put random things together and let's just see if it tastes good. Yep. And it's just and when I'm watching some of this stuff, it just makes me laugh, because it's man, I can't taste that anymore. I can't buy that anymore. When I saw speaking of old commercials, I watched them too. So when I saw an old commercial for Tang, I was like, yo, that takes me back.
Orangutan?
Bro,
with the orangutan you was drinking in the morning?
Oh my God.
Listen, bro. I remember all that. We had, I tell my son all the time, and I always have to tell him because, teenagers, they grow up and they think, oh, this is the best shit. Bro, I tell them all the time, you don't even fucking understand, bro. We were the last. The 90s catered to us as children. Yep. Whether it was cereal, whether it was movies, whether it was toys, everything catered to us, bro. And it's just now, I mean, you talk about McDonald's, man. I had a fucking birthday party.
Bro, what?
5 or 4, a birthday party, nigga, in fucking McDonald's. In the playpen, we had a cake.
Yep.
A whole birthday party, bro.
Bro, not knowing that fucking ball pit was the most disgusting thing in the fucking world.
Ever. I'll never let my kids go on that shit. Yep.
I remember back when in the play area, McDonald's had Nintendo 64s. You could sit down and play while you were waiting on the fucking meal. Yeah, oh, man.
McDonald's used to be straight for kids, bro. You got the clown, you got the Muppets, you got the damn cookies, you got the box of cookies with the character.
People see. I'm glad you brought it up. People think I'm crazy. Fucking McDonald's animal crackers are some of the greatest things ever created on this God's green earth. And people think I'm crazy when I say that. But my mom, I don't care what people say, raised us on McDonald's. If she ain't feel like cooking, we going in that fucking drive-through. And when I was a little kid, I would beg her for some McDonald's animal crackers. They was on par for me with fucking Barnum. The ones that come in that red box with that white string. Oh, man.
Damn, remember being a kid going to the grocery store wanting that shit? Yo, listen.
Bro, what? Oh, my God.
No,
dude, I remember, you saying old shows. I know we got to go, but the one thing I will say, I remember as a kid, I really wanted to be on fucking Legends of the Hidden Temple. So goddamn bad. Because them white kids would piss me off because I'd be like, y'all answer all them questions right, but a fucking monkey with 3 parts is what fucks you up in the end.
The whole thing. That shit must
Exactly.
have been hard, bro. Because nobody, they always got stuck there. And I remember it was like one of the doors where you had to hit the button in the door and you had to go under and dive through the door and shit like that to get to the other side. And I'm like, damn, man, I feel like one of them things you feel like you do amazing at, and then you would just get there and just fucking just disgrace yourself.
I'd be getting mad. I'd be like, oh, you fucked up the family trip to Florida because you can't put a monkey together. Like, that's crazy as hell. Yeah, and why was every prize a trip to Florida?
Like, they was already there. That's where they fucking are already. Like, make it easy. No, they didn't want to pay for nothing.
We're going to take you to Universal Studios.
Yeah, bro. Listen, we can do this. Maybe this is actually a good idea. Maybe we'll try to we'll see one of these weeks. We'll do like wrestling nostalgia. We'll go back to like one of the things I was talking about too. You heard I know you're from North Carolina, but I'm originally from Jersey, and one of the people who passed away recently was a news reporter named Ernie Anastas, and he was from UPN 9 in New York, I believe. But I remember him as a kid because when I used to watch SmackDown, WWF SmackDown on UPN 9, when it first came on, I would see him, and he'd have the news report right after SmackDown went off. So I'd stay up and see a little bit of news, and they'd be the first 2 people to go, it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? And shit like that. And
oh, man.
And it's like, I see Ernie Anastas. And so it's like, that was a memory unlock for me. So it's like, but that incorporated also with wrestling. So maybe we'll do like a nostalgia, remembering like, I know we've done toys and stuff before, but let's do like a nostalgia night where like different things that we remember about, us watching wrestling and everything. But good show, man. Good show. We talked some good shit tonight, yo. But Beeline, listen, I love you guys. Thank you so much for following. If you haven't already, make sure you follow Slim. His link is in the description down below. But until tomorrow night, we're gonna tell you, stay true, stay positive, pay attention, and we out. Peace out, bro. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed that episode, make sure you head on over to the Beeline Entertainment LLC YouTube channel, where we have so much more for you. We have the Beeline Web Show on Tuesday nights, as well as Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk on Wednesdays, and of course, the Beeline Entertainment Show on Thursday night. Join us and make sure that you hit that like, hit that share, and of course, subscribe with that bell button for the notifications so you can make sure you're getting all the great content from the Beeline Entertainment LLC. Let's go!